Thursday, August 4th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Another day of heat and higher humidity this time around here across our region. And boy, the heat was definitely the big story back in parts of the plains, the Ozarks, and parts of the Mississippi Valley region. Let me show you the watch, warning, and advisory situation this morning. And all those peach shaded counties, those are all heat-related products, either heat advisories or excessive heat warnings. And you had all kinds of record high temperatures and record high low temperatures across the southern plains and into the Ozarks region. In fact, some all-time record high temperatures were toppled yesterday, with some highs even in many spots exceeding 110 up to around 114 and 15. Just ugly, ugly type of heat. Now notice the heat advisories back up in parts of the Carolinas. We had that in parts of South Carolina yesterday. Now it includes a good chunk of North Carolina, really east of a line from, say, Wadesboro to east of Burlington, around the Raleigh-Durham area over toward the coast. And the reason is it's going to be a muggier day, so we'll probably see some heat index values back over 105, prompting that heat advisory. Again this morning, you're looking at places from Dallas-Fort Worth up to southern Oklahoma exceeding 90 degrees for 4 a.m. Central Time temperatures. The Carolinas warmer as well, in the 70s, and dew point temperatures making a return. In fact, these are the 75-degree dew point temperatures covering parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and southern Alabama. Much of the Carolinas, 70 degrees or so for the dew point this morning, and it'll be a muggier day overall. We had some showers and storms around yesterday evening. That boundary is now well to the south. There's been some intense activity from parts of Tennessee into Alabama and Georgia this morning. And this activity you see back here in portions of Kansas, northern Oklahoma, and Missouri, that is our next disturbance. It'll really give us, in our region, a pretty good chance for some scattered showers and storms tomorrow and Saturday. There's that disturbance on the upper air chart this afternoon. It's not overly intense, but it's enough with all this heat and humidity around to kick off those scattered showers and storms. There it is by tomorrow late in the day, and then let me go back to this chart, and that'll continue to be a slow-moving disturbance. It'll give us good shower and storm chances again Saturday. And then still watching next week for a pattern change. Looks like the ridge will try to shift out toward the Rocky Mountain region, and somewhat of a trough will try to develop with time in the eastern part of the country. And there's the European model, day 8 to 10 means on the left, GFS on the right, all indicating some form of at least mild eastern U.S. troughing. For today, a hot day, a muggy day, highs well up into the 90s, and I do expect some isolated thunderstorms to fire off this afternoon and into tonight, but it'll be better chances tomorrow and then on Saturday. There's Saturday's chart for scattered showers and storms, and due to more clouds as well as better shower and storm chances, we'll see highs tomorrow probably in portions of the Piedmont held below 90, and if it does get above 90, you're talking low to at most mid-90s then on Friday and Saturday, so the heat held in check a bit due to clouds and storm chances. Sunday, still the chance of a few thunderstorms around. Sunday's highs getting well back up into the 90s again, and it looks pretty hot again Monday, mainly a dry forecast. Monday highs bumping up toward the upper side of the 90s probably in many spots again. Later on next week, though, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. We'll see if and when we can get that cooler type of air mass to move in, maybe by the second half of next week. Let's talk tropics. There is Emily, the center of Emily, very close to the southern coast of Hispaniola this morning. Tremendous flooding occurring in parts of the Dominican Republic and Haiti, and that's only going to get worse today, as lots of rain will continue to fall in and around parts of both of those countries, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. There's the computer model guidance. Some of the shallower models take this into the Gulf, but most of the reliable modeling takes this up through the Bahamas and then off of the Florida, Georgia, and Carolina coast. And that's what the Hurricane Center forecast is doing with their 5 a.m. advisory. So it looks like the most likely scenario is that this stays offshore from the U.S. coast. However, until you actually see that northwest turn occur, you can't have any overly significant confidence in that. But if you're headed to the Carolina coast this weekend, if you have a beach trip planned, I would not cancel those plans if it were me. I would, however, certainly keep up with the latest on Emily in case this forecast track has to be adjusted westward. But what you can expect for sure is some increased surf and rip currents this weekend, and especially into early next week, say Sunday and Monday, along the Carolina coast. A couple of the select models. This is the GFDL model. Takes it off the Florida coast here as probably a strong tropical storm, and then bending northeast off of the North Carolina coast thereafter. Here's the hurricane Wharf. This would be a weak hurricane off the Florida coast, and then same deal, bending it off the Carolina coast probably as a weak hurricane. So we'll continue to watch Emily, see if it has any surprises up its sleeves. Right now, the most likely scenario is it stays offshore, but we'll continue to watch it here, as there could always be a surprise or two when you're dealing with tropical systems. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday, and God bless.